Lewis Hamilton's Ferrari era has officially begun, and his first test has sent shockwaves through F1. He's already claiming the Ferrari feels better than Mercedes, fueling hopes for his 8th world title. But will this move be a masterstroke, or will Bernie Ecclestone's bold prediction of a short-lived Ferrari stint prove true? Meanwhile, Mercedes isn't backing down. George Russell is ready to fight with the new W15. And that's not all. Stay tuned as we dive into Audi's big F1 gamble, the FIA's controversial radio ban, and more. Don't forget to subscribe for all the latest F1 updates. Let's start. The Formula One world is buzzing with anticipation as Lewis Hamilton embarks on his new chapter with Ferrari after over a decade with Mercedes. His recent private test sessions with Ferrari have fueled excitement, with insiders reporting that Hamilton felt more comfortable in the SF23 and SF24 than he had in recent Mercedes cars. Italian media, including Gazzetta dello Sport, revealed that Hamilton had a 4-day test program, starting with the SF23 before moving to the SF24 during a Pirelli tire test. Despite the SF23's known aerodynamic weaknesses, Hamilton reportedly had a positive experience, reinforcing speculation that Ferrari's car aligns better with his driving style. His praise for Ferrari's braking system, power delivery, and handling stands in contrast to his struggles with Mercedes's recent designs. Over the past 2 seasons, Hamilton found Mercedes' anti-dive suspension system limiting, preventing him from using his signature late braking technique effectively. At Ferrari, he now feels a greater sense of control, especially in high-speed corners. The symbolism of Hamilton's move cannot be overlooked. He joins a team that has battled him for years, forming a formidable duo with Charles Leclerc. Many believe this transition could be the key to Hamilton's record-breaking 8th World Championship, but it will all depend on how well Ferrari delivers in 2025 and beyond. While Hamilton settles into his new surroundings, Mercedes is not backing down. The Silver Arrows are determined to prove that their era of dominance isn't over, and George Russell is leading the charge. Russell has already expressed confidence in the W15, stating that the car feels more balanced and predictable than last season's W14, which suffered from a lack of rear grip. Engineers at Mercedes, led by Andrew Shovlin, have taken a methodical approach, delaying major updates until they are fully optimized, rather than rushing incremental changes. One of Mercedes' biggest mid-season upgrades last year was the redesigned front wing introduced in Monaco, which significantly improved car stability. However, Russell and the team recognize that a major leap forward is needed to challenge Red Bull and Ferrari. With Hamilton now at Ferrari, Russell's role at Mercedes has become even more significant. This is his moment to step up as the clear team leader. Despite the excitement surrounding Hamilton's Ferrari move, former F1 boss Bernie Ecclestone remains skeptical. He recently stated that he doesn't believe Hamilton will last 2 years at Ferrari, citing potential internal conflicts and team dynamics as major hurdles. At 40 years old, Lewis Hamilton is attempting something only a few legends have accomplished, winning a Formula One World Championship at this stage of his career. In the sport's history, just 3 drivers have secured a title past the age of 40. Juan Manuel Fangio remains the oldest champion, winning his final title at 46 in 1957. Nino Farina was 43 when he became F1's first ever world champion in 1950. Jack Brabham, the last to achieve this feat, claimed his 3rd and final title in 1966 at age 40. If Hamilton can pull it off with Ferrari, he'll join an elite and nearly untouchable list of F1 greats. Ecclestone also questioned whether Ferrari would prioritize Hamilton over Leclerc, given that the Monegasque driver is younger and considered the team's long-term future. If Leclerc outperforms Hamilton in the early races, tension could build, making Hamilton's Ferrari stint more challenging than expected. As Ferrari prepares for a high-stakes 2024 season, the unveiling of their new car, the SF25, is one of the most anticipated moments of the year. Unlike past years, where Ferrari kept things low-key, this time they're going big, hosting the launch at the O2 Arena, a spectacle designed to showcase their ambition. The SF25 is set to debut on track the day after its reveal, undergoing a short shakedown run before the Bahrain pre-season test from February 26th to 28th. Ferrari team principal Fred Vasseur has promised significant improvements, stating that the SF25 will be on another planet compared to last year's car. Before we continue, we hope you're enjoying our video. If so, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more news and updates from the F1 world. While Ferrari and Mercedes prepare for the season ahead, another major talking point in the paddock is Max Verstappen's long-term future. The Red Bull driver has been dominant in recent years, but growing tension within the team has led to speculation about whether he could leave Red Bull before his contract expires. One key concern is Red Bull's internal stability. The departure of Adrian Newey, Red Bull's legendary designer, could pick up the team's technical leadership. If Red Bull fails to maintain its competitive edge, Verstappen could consider alternative options, potentially making the driver market even more unpredictable. As Red Bull, Ferrari, and Mercedes battle at the top, Audi is making waves in the midfield with their upcoming takeover of Sauber. The German manufacturer is set to fully control the team by 2026, marking a significant shift in F1's competitive landscape. Mattia Binotto, the former Ferrari team principal, has been brought in to oversee the project, but skepticism remains. Many question whether Audi can genuinely challenge the frontrunners, or if they will face a long and difficult road to competitiveness. With 2026 introducing a new engine era, Audi's success will depend on how quickly they can build a strong foundation. Their plan to expand their workforce to 900 employees is ambitious, but turning Sauber into a race-winning team is a challenge that will require more than just resources and funding. The FIA's latest decision to regulate driver communication has sparked major controversy in the Formula One community. FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem recently announced a plan to clamp down on profanity and heated exchanges over team radio, arguing that it would maintain professionalism in the sport. However, the move has been met with strong opposition, as many believe it restricts the raw emotion that makes Formula One so engaging for fans. There are even speculations that the FIA is considering shutting down live team radio broadcasts altogether. This would mean that fans would no longer hear unfiltered race day conversations between drivers and engineers, drastically changing how races are experienced. During a press conference at Jarama in Madrid, Ben Sulayem was questioned about potential measures regarding driver language. In a response posted by Soy Motor, he remained open to several options. Do we shut down live communications? Maybe. Do we delay it? Maybe. His comments suggest that further restrictions could be introduced, sparking further debate about the FIA's control over the sport. And Lance Stroll has reaffirmed his commitment to Formula One, securing his place at Aston Martin until 2026. With his father, Lawrence Stroll, deeply invested in the team's future, Lance will continue racing alongside Fernando Alonso, who also extended his contract through 2026. Stroll is excited about the team's growth, especially with the upcoming 2026 regulation changes. As Aston Martin builds for a more competitive future, Stroll sees this as a crucial opportunity to establish himself in F1's evolving landscape. That's a wrap on today's video. Lewis Hamilton's Ferrari journey has already started with a bang. His first test was a success, and he feels more at home than ever. But will this move bring him the 8th title he's chasing? Or will Mercedes and George Russell rise to the challenge with the W15? What do you think? Will Hamilton dominate with Ferrari? Or will this switch be his biggest gamble yet? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this update, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an F1 update.